Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of my Car Mechanic 2021 series. We are working on the second of three cars from the Pagani DLC. We did Huayra Tempesta on the previous episode, and here we're just doing the non Tempesta version of it, basically. Um, so yeah, this one, as you can see from there, body's in horrible shape. Frame, everything needs work. This was a junkyard find. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So this will be pretty similar to the previous one. Uh, we're just gonna get this one up to 100% and give it a nice paint job here. He's looking kind of rough compared to even the third one that we're going to be working on. But we're going to make this one pretty again. Right? Get rid of that. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, frame is at 100%. Exteriors, we're just going to pull whatever's left. Nope, nope, nope. Just, come on. There we go. Gets everything off the back end, because none of these little... You'd think these kind of panels would pop off, but I guess they don't. Okay, make sure we don't have the other side window. Yeah, that's gone. Back window's gone. All that stuff. Yeah, there wasn't much left, and of that, I don't think any of this is... Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna junk the rest and order it from scratch. It's not a bad color, but I still think we might change it. Okay, got both the headlights, front bumper. That. Oh, put me back in. Thank you. Okay, so let's order all that and see where we end up. Right. One headlight, the other. Brand new front bumper. Left side mirror. Right side mirror. Brand spanking new windshield. Okay, got that. That. Body window. Rear window. We'll have to buy more, but like I said, I just want to get these on there for now. Okay. I'm gonna need tail lights, I think. But I think that has to go into the clamshell. Alright, we've got both the headlights. Whoops. Okay, clamshell with windows. Okay, now do these. Both tail lights. Let's order those real quick. The custom plate here, 1 second. And there's no front bump or front plate section there, so we're just gonna get one for now. Body and frame, 100%. Oh wait, we need to go back into... There we go. Okay, apparently we were missing just about everything. Right. Okay. Rid of that. Back to the interior shop. Sounds like someone out there might have messed up their mower just now. Oh well. Okay. Take a look. Alright. Body, frame, and interior are all at 100%. I'm going to go check something out here. 1 moment. Excuse me. Yeah, I had to go check something out and make sure that everything was okay out there, because it sounded like somebody hit something really hard with the with their mower, and their mower is no longer running. So yeah, that didn't sound good, whatever it was. All right. It's the only tire this thing had. Yep. Missing parts for the other 3. So you're missing a lot of stuff. You're missing... Oh, a lot of stuff. Crap. Okay. Let's take a look at the car and see... so 19's in the front, 20's in the back. Right. So we got an 18% 19-inch rim. That's now 100%. Right. So, first things first, go into the rim shop. Of course, I jumped. Nope, nope. Jumped the gun a little bit there. Right. Okay, so may need to write this stuff down, at least for the tire sizes. Let's get over to the rim shop. We need one 19-inch and two 20-inch. Okay, looking good there. We are expecting, yeah, 255 35s, 19s in the front. And I'm working pencil out here. 335, 30 are 20s. Okay. Over here, tire shop. We need 255 35. Two of those. 255 35 R19, 255 35 R19. Okay. So we got both the front tires. And we go back here. We need 335 30. We need two of those. Three 35 30 R20. So, looks right. All right, let's get them put on, or at least get them put together. Let's get them balanced. Now comes the fun part, because we need to figure out what's going to keep these from going in. Like we're going to be missing quite a few here. The part shop. Drive axle. Upper suspension arm. 2 rubber bushings. I'm just doing this a wheel at a time here. Caliper. And opening cylinder. I need that too. Alright. You want to put one of the bigger tires on the back. One's missing quite a bit as well. Oh, including the whole suspension assembly. Okay, we can fix that. Okay. Don't do that yet. We want bottom suspension arm, upper suspension arm, four bushings, drive axle B. Hopefully that's the right drive axle. Front spring. Front shock. Could be just a generic one. I know. Oops. That's the one we want. We're gonna need that elsewhere, but we don't need this right now. Before we get too much further, we also need to get... Oh, right, because we bought a front spring, didn't we? Yes, we did. Come on. Spring. Rear spring. You're missing a bearing too. I wonder why it wasn't showing the drive shaft. Right, so that's the suspension, at least to a rolling state. We're gonna need a bunch. stuff. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. Nope, nope. Go here. Adds. Tie rod. End link. There. Bench arm. 2 rubber bushings. Front. Ring. Cap. Let's look at these over here. Also going to need to put that assembly together. Okay, let's see if she rolls on her own here. We can already sell this thing for 100 grand as it sets, and this thing is just a pile of parts. Okay, she's happy on her own wheels, so let's get her over to paint. Okay. We can make this one green. We made the last one kind of a dark orangish copper. Maybe. Actually, that doesn't look bad either. Okay. We'll go with the silver instead. Bump the edge of my keyboard. Didn't spill that on anything important. Okay. Okie dokie. That's 3 out of 4 categories that are 100% now. And she's rolling on her own, which Already puts her ahead of where she was when we started. You need to probably get that from underneath. Oh, no. Yeah, we'll probably need to get that from underneath. Given the state of the engine, I don't think there's much danger of fluids going anywhere. As you can see, this thing doesn't even have a, all right, the wheels are going to have to come off because in order to get the gearbox off, we need to get the drive shafts off, which means the wheels need to come out. That's fine. Oh, sweet. It's missing a starter. Betcha it probably uses like a one-off starter too, so not gonna be able to use an off-the-shelf. I mean, we will, but not a stock V8 one, that's for darn sure. Alright, let's see if we can even fix this thing. Oh, we can. Nope, don't need that. Okie dokie. One less thing we'll have to buy. So much cleaner when we started. Now this one's going to be a bit of a challenge. This assembly is not going to be that hard, but hopefully we can at least save the engine block, maybe? That crankshaft's not going to be used. That engine block might just be... Thank goodness for that. Everything else is going to have to get tossed. Because the crankshaft ain't fixable. Hang on. Let me switch that over there so I'll have a little easier time of things. And we got a crankshaft, fuel filter, alternator, oil filter, and power steering pump. Let's take a look-see. That's a standard part. That's not. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know what I mean? Steering pump. And oil filter. Okay. Just layer this up like we did on the last engine. Or all the previous engines, really. Five crankshaft bearing caps, 12 pistons. I think that's going to be on this round. So, over here. That. The rest of this is performance parts, so let's go over there. Grab that, and that. Cool. If you wonder why I keep looking back, my cat keeps trying to climb on stuff. Making sure he doesn't get into where he's not supposed to. I can get him to come up on the camera, I'd show him to you guys, but he's a bit camera shy at the moment. And these V12s are just absolute beasts. I think we got something like, what, at least 1100 horsepower out of that last one. Alright, that'll get on the next round. We need one of those, clutch plate. Twelve rod caps. And head B, head A. What else? Anything? Healer? Nope. Okay. Give me a clutch plate, please. Thank you. Engine head B. Engine head A. For the more astute bunch watching this, you may have noticed that my money has gone down again because I've gone on yet another buying spree in this game. I'm trying to get the rest of the cars that I want to do for this series. And so I'm working my way through trying to buy the stuff for the remaining DLCs I haven't touched yet, except for the electric car one, which I just don't have interest in. Sorry. I know, like, electric cars are, like, the new thing, but, I mean, if people want me to, I could probably go ahead and do it, but unless there's, like, a huge, like, outcry of, like, oh, please do these, I'm probably just going to skip the electric car DLC, at least for now. I mean, I'm not completely ruling it out, but it just doesn't interest me as much. I'm not against the idea of electric cars. It just, you know, I like working on these kind of cars. Personally. Who knows? Maybe I get towards the end of this series and I still want to keep going. Maybe. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I even included the ones from the Hot Rod DLC because I didn't realize or didn't pay that close attention, I guess, when I was looking at the DLCs. But apparently there are like 4 cars with 2 variants each, and I'm only doing one of each of the cars. I'm not doing both variants of each car. So there's 4 cars there. I think one of them is basically a Ferrari F40, but they don't call it that because I guess they don't have the licensing for it or something. So it's a Rezo Fortuna or something like that. But it's basically a Ferrari F40 or whatever the actual name is for it. I used to have a little Matchbox car of that back in the day. Get the exhaust manifolds. No. Oh yeah, we did the turbos thingies. Yeah, turbochargers. Okay, good. Okay, what about the intake? Intake manifolds there. Oh yeah, we could probably get... We need 24 spark plugs. So this thing has 2 spark plugs per cylinder. That's interesting. That's only the second engine type that I've seen in this game that has 2, so far anyway, that has 2 spark plugs per cylinder. It's this one, or the Pagani series cars, and the F350, the Ford F350. Got the clutch pressure plate. Yes, we did. Okay. Go order some stuff. One gold-plated intake. 2 camshafts. 2 fancy-dancy turbochargers. Clutch pressure plate. Already got you. Got to take you off the list. All right. Get that roller put on. All right, we're just gonna start bolting things on one side at a time. Right, that looks all good. Come on, get in here. What else we got? That it? Okay. 2 cam gears, a throttle. Intake manifold cover, fuel rail. And camshaft caps. Release bearing. What else we got? Anything? That's everybody. Okay, let's get the fuel rail first. Throttle. The rest of this is standard parts. Okay. Need in camshaft caps. Let's release bearing. That on there. Down there. Really starting to take shape now. Throttle on there, and let's release bearing. All right, who's next? Timing chain. Guess everything's depending on that timing chain. Got all that ordered. I think any of this is performance parts. They are not. Okay. Alright. Timing gear. Cover A. And head cover B. Get the other cover put on. Alright. Yep. Coil pack, the other coil pack, timing cover, and the whole kit and caboodle for the intercooler. Okay. Wait. How did that not get on? Never mind. I think I might have accidentally just clicked it off there without thinking. It happens. Let's see. I don't think any of these are performance parts, so let's just grab everything. Right. I think we just have the front end stuff to do, and then that should be it. Okay, give me a belt. You. And a tensioner. I think that's everything. Look like anything's missing. That is one freshly rebuilt B12. Very nice. Let's get this back in the beastie here. Everything's green. Everything's 100. Looks good. Okay, this thing. We're taking care of these two things here. Let's so we don't have to fuss with it later. Might just those two, even though we can't do them right away, because we need to lift the car back up. Okay, that's all electrical, or almost all electrical. Infuse type C. One of those. 3 type Bs. 2 type As. Three type B relays. Relay type A. Or relay type Cs. Battery, brand new. Yay. And need to get tank C, tank B. just takes a bog standard fuel pump. Actually, we need to head back to electrical. Fuse box. Okay, I just want to make sure I got the right one. Sell parts. Bam. Sorry about that. Had a phone call. Busy person. Back here. Then do that. There. Fuses are always a fiddly bunch to do, especially mounted vertically like that. You don't really see that too often. Or I haven't seen it too often in this game. Okay. Got that. Get the fuel tanks while we're busy futzing around here, since we have them in our inventory. Assembly here, there. Okay, fuel system's good. Cool. Right. The exhaust has to be done from the engine bay, not from underneath the car. Of all the damn carbon fiber, this and that. Let's go ahead and go buy that while we're sitting here staring at this in admiration. Okay. Look at the air filters too while we're here. I don't want to put the drive shafts in because we're going to have to take apart the suspension anyway. So we're missing everything from the front here. I know I'm kind of doing this haphazard, but it's just a lot of stuff that just needs to be done. It doesn't have to be done in a specific order. I'm just kind of like, as I'm remembering it, I'm going through and getting all the parts put in the correct spots. Okay. And housing B. Fan. B1. 2. Just back in normal mode. Go ahead and fill the fluid reservoirs while we're here. Okay. 1, 2. And 3. Okay. That's everything from the front compartment. We got the fuel system taken care of. Exhaust is done. The engine's done. Need to do the rest of the stuff here in the engine compartment. Missing parts here. Yes. Okay. Steering reservoir. And I'm just going to go ahead and knock that one out because we're going to be getting both here. Nope, nope, nope. Get back over there. Oh, right, we got to take the damn intercooler off to do the oil. We'll worry about that here in just a second. I still say that seems to be a bit of an odd design choice. I had to literally take the intercooler off just to be able to change the oil on it. Throw all this expensive stuff back on. Alright, anything else? I think so. I guess we could probably start in on doing the suspension work. Got some time left. Yeah, that shock absorber assembly is going to have to get replaced. Come on, coming out too. There you go. All this is going to have to come back out, even though we replaced a good chunk of it. Alright, that is everything on the rear suspension. Now let's see what we can fix. So that is not everything, but pretty darn close. Okay. Of course, we didn't take that one part here that needed to be taken apart. I don't think we can take a look here. That one's staying together because that one's 100%. We've got a good number of rubber bushings that we can keep that are 100%. Sell parts. Anything that's not 100%. And let's go buy stuff. Shock absorber. Hub bearing. Couple of brake pads. Spring. Shock absorber cap. Rubber bushings. And a couple of brake discs. Right. Mouse gets a little wonky with this game sometimes. Move it a little and it just like spins me 180. All right. Looking good so far. It's coming along nicely. Should be just about ready to put the tire on, and there we go. It's climbing up there. Okay, now we just need to put the tires off on the front, and then we'll do the same we did for the rear suspension. Take it all apart, fix what we can, replace what we can't. We go from there. Hang on. Ahead of myself here. The other side torn apart. Why not? There you go. Right. Let's get that one assembly torn apart. Go. Yep. Messed up one of the parts, but that's okay. Okay. Get our last batch of parts ordered. Okay. 6 rubber bushings. Caps. Brake disc pair. 2 hub bearings. Get ourselves a sway bar. Front shock cap. Front spring. Brake pad. Got our inner tie rods. Both outer tie rods. 2 suspension arms. Bottom suspension arms. Front end link. Upper suspension arm. And double wishbone shock absorber. Alright, now we could begin final assembly. Come on. There you go. Moving along nicely. Oh, good. We're already at the tire stage. Got the shock absorber in. Almost there. Pick my up, hang on. Piece there. One side or the other. No? Why'd I have that on there as an extra tie? Okay, never mind. Apparently we did buy an extra part. Oops. Check our numbers. Parts 99%. Who's not... Where are we missing? Oh, I think I see. I see you now. Got in a hurry and completely skipped the ECU. What happens when you get in a hurry? You miss stuff. Oh, hang on. Get back to normal. Click. Then go to symbol. Still at 99. Trying to see if it's anything obvious, because we might have missed something during this, like the assembly process, which, you know, happens from time to time. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go to the detailed view here. Oh, okay. That would explain it. One thing I made mention of earlier, and I got... Actually, scratch that. We're gonna need to get that from up here. Engine... Here... Assembly mode... Okay, from under the car. So that one I have to get from under the car. Sure. Uses a regular V8 starter. That's interesting. Okay. Assembly mode. There we go. I missed a couple of parts. Considering how fast I was going with it, that's actually not bad. Right, let's get you over to the alignment rack. Okay. You over to the dyno. We'll see how well she did compared to the previous one that we worked on. So just like last time, 721 horsepower, 739 pound-feet of torque. See where she ends up. $1,308 horsepower, which I think is about close to what we got last time. I was thinking it was 11, but it might have been 13. I have to go back and check the previous VOD. Yeah, 588 horsepower increase, so an 82% gain. And then 1,315 pound-feet of torque, so a gain of 577, which is about an 80% increase. Not too shabby. Alright, let's put her out front. Picture time. Not that picture, but... There we go. One last thing, and this is just for, mainly just for fun, but do speed track. Alright, off we go. $130, $150, $160, $200, $210, $220, yep, I think that's about what we got with the previous one. And we ricocheted hard off that. Okay. So 228, I think, like I said, I think that's about roughly what we got from the previous effort, so. Not too bad. Alright. So she's 100% on everything. What's our final numbers here? So not as expensive as the previous car. Like it was like $450 or something, $440. But still, you can see where the numbers went. We bought this thing dirt cheap, 15 grand. Bought it at a junkyard. It was in sad shape. You saw the conditions when we started. This thing was in terrible shape. We rehabbed the ever-loving stuffing out of this thing. You can see the condition bonus, which is considerable. And the parts values, body value, and all that stuff, how that factors in. We're selling it at a almost a 382,000 profit for a total of 397 and some change. Not too bad. Not the most expensive car, but probably definitely number 2. I'm waiting to see how the third one comes out, the Revolution car. That one's going to be interesting, I think. All right, let's get. Wow, that brought us all back up almost to 1 million. Okay, so we're gonna move some cars around, like always. Bay 1. So this is going to be the Zonda Revolution. I could already tell this one's going to be another. We take it apart, we clean it, we put it back together, maybe repaint it, maybe not. I kind of like the color as it is, though. But we still need to fix it up, though. She's in okay shape. 80s, 70s. So, like I said, breathe on it. Take it apart, breathe on it, clean it. Maybe touch it up here and there, but otherwise it's in decent shape. Then we're going to do another filler episode where we are going to basically fix up a in-game version of a Stingray. This one's going to be a fun build. The body looks more or less, except for one part, in the headlights and a few other things, mostly intact. We might be able to salvage at least some of it, but we'll find out. And then we've got the start of the Aston Martin DLC, which in this case we're starting off with the DB5. Now it's the Bond car, or one of the Bond cars. And as such, since we have another spot open, let's pull something out of storage here. We're going to pull a DBS, and that one's going to be car number 2. Yeah, I'm going to clean, I definitely need to go clean this one. Let's move that over to position 3. This one's up on blocks. Missing half her wheels, but we can make it whole again. That's the goal of this series. We take the really notable cars, or like the cars that I think are really notable, and fix them up to 100% condition. And with that, I'm going to thank everybody for showing up. Appreciate you watching everything. You guys have been really good about this stuff. Watching the stuff and telling people about the content and everything. In fact, the first Pagani video that I released it last night, already has over a dozen views, or around a dozen views. And that was just before, looking at recording today, so might be a few more by the end of the day. Who knows? This one, I can't wait to do this one. We might even just record this one later on today, maybe. We'll see how things go. But, like I said, thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you in the next video, I guess. Take care.